5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up.
That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about, Sam! Oh my God! You're the bomb, Sam! You're the real bomb in that ass! How you like her now, bitch? Huh? She sliced you, she diced you, she cut you up. That was like Sam with the samurai action!
Oh, hell no.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hello and welcome to the Worst Movie Ever Made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind: to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Ockman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci and Bob Hasek. Hey guys, how are you and why are we doing Anacondas, the hunt for the Blood Orchid?
I'm great, and just for reasons of the show alone, this is the perfect sequel. Anacondas, the hunt for the Blood Orchid. Orchid. Okay, I didn't bother reading the title or paying much attention because this is the perfect sequel. It's like they tried doing everything from the first one the same way, beat for beat, and they fucked it up every step of the way.
Yes, they really did.
It was fantastic. Bob, how are you?
I mean, I didn't like the sequel. I didn't like the prequel, I should say. I didn't like the original at all. Like, it was just awful.
Yeah,
we hated it.
And they tried so hard with star power. They had J-Lo, they had John Voight, Ice Cube. Like, they really tried hard. And then in this one, they had like, instead of J-Lo, they had J-No. And instead of Ice Cube, they had Nice Cube.
They had Puddle
nice
Guy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Puddle
They had everyone in their supplemental roles that just didn't work. It fucking sucked, and I'm ready to describe it. Right. Let's transition.
And I'm just gonna add the reason I don't like the first Anaconda, but I appreciate that they tried doing a B movie creature feature with an A movie budget. So that was fun for me.
They did. They really did.
They didn't do that with this one. So here we go.
They wanted Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Bob, it's time for your explanation.
Who told you to stop rubbing my ears? Huh.
Bob?
All right.
So the alliteration is fantastic this week. I'm so proud of it. Here we go.
All right.
Rob, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pharma finds flower for furthering folk's function, forcing friends and foes to forage the forest for fauna. Unfortunately, a forked tongue and fangs force fatalities and form a franchise.
Wow. Fantastic.
Pharma finds flower for furthering folk's function, forcing friends and foes to forage the forest for fauna. Unfortunately, a forked tongue and fangs force fatalities and form a franchise.
That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
And let me continue. After watching a native, I'm going to say native because they didn't introduce like the location.
Oh, we've got a lot to talk about there. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
A native being eaten by a snake. We figure because they didn't actually show it. It was a scene, and then the movie like opens with a conference room of suits discussing shit, and they're sent on a jungle cruise mission in Borneo to retrieve an orchid. Oh, I'm sorry, it was the youngins in the discussion room were suggesting a blood orchid could extend the life of like akin to a fountain of youth and be bigger than Viagra, which I'm sure will be in the quotes. So they're sent on a jungle cruise mission in Borneo to retrieve said orchid. And as expected, they're forced off the boat and face to face with a bunch of gigantic anacondas who have lived so long and so large because of the orchid. Yeah. So they say. And push comes to shove. Yeah, push comes to shove. Friends become enemies. Snakes have an orgy. But ultimately, the most attractive survive. And we're led to believe that there will be more movies, which there are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob, you're not wrong on any of that.
Yeah, I know.
And you said that the Viagra thing is going to come up in some later test. You'll see.
I bet it will. I bet it will.
Yeah. You don't know me.
I do, though.
We'll
I met you in
about that.
person, actually. I touched your skin.
True. He did touch my skin. It was a moment. And then, like an anaconda, I shed it.
Don't want
and
none.
then I hung it on the wall, and I highlighted the part that he touched. All right, let's throw to your best YouTube comment, Rob.
Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid Hollywood movie is the superb movie in the Hollywood film industry. A waving hand, teethy smile, 4 OKs, 3 thumbs up, 2 pray emojis, 3 smiles with a halo, 3 looks like 2 women walking, but they might be squirting. And then CCC, then a rose, then 2 bouquets of flowers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it deserves every one of those emojis.
Yeah, it does.
I completely agree. Yeah. Not a one that I disagree with.
Okay.
All right, thank you for that, YouTube. We much appreciate it. Was that the paid version?
That was the trailer, because the paid version was taken to a third-party site that didn't have comments this time.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that. All right, let's start to test number 1. Ain't that a pitch?
Okay, so Mr. Financial Advisor, I've got a lucky cat. I'll talk to you later. It's time for me to take a walk in the woods. Financial Advisor, lucky cat, walk in the woods.
Well, that there's some kind of pitch.
All right, is it? Chris's turn? Bob's turn? My turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
I was last.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is not my best work. The rare blood orchid is the fountain of youth, but it's surrounded by snakes who have been known to eat a person or 2. Mr. Monkey sees everything like the anacondas in the trees as everyone gets eaten and converted to poop.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Nice.
funny. That's funny. I'm going to pick up right where you left off.
Thing in trees was a stretch, so I award myself.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
The script was undigested snake meal. The plot gave birth to a typical heel. The jungle looks fake, but not as fake as the snakes. Fun fact, Asian anacondas are not real.
Okay.
That's a fun fact that I
Some
didn't
Nat Geo
include
peppered in there. Yeah.
in fact or no fact because I thought it'd be obvious.
Well, good,
Okay,
because that pissed me off right off the bat. But go ahead.
Right away. So here's my limerick. Here we go. A booze cruise looking for flowers in Borneo, occupied with a variety of male horny toads. Various races enter the fold in a jungle river unpatrolled. It all ends with a snake-centered glory hole.
Bob,
Bob,
5.
five.
I think every single one of your lines had some impact to it. And I should have on the rhyme scheme. Chris, you had a good resolve, but Bob was like, Chris, yours was like a band's late in career album where there's some bangers in there, but Bob's was like their seminal work where it's just like yeah.
He was Ride the Lightning. That was.
But I did say snake-centered glory hole. I want to make sure that's clear that I said that because that was almost forced.
It's going in the write-up.
It's in the
Don't worry. Yeah. Snake-centered glory hole. Awesome.
Yeah, it was.
We haven't talked t-shirt material in a while, but that would be great on my back.
Yeah, that's a good t-shirt. Yes, I would wear that t-shirt out. I would wear it to school. Actually, no. I wouldn't.
Oh no! Don't do that.
No. On my last day of my last year, I would wear that shirt to school.
Yeah, exactly. Retirement day. All right, let's start to test number 2, the most offensive.
Lots of dastardly fiends,
does that shirt mean? We'll find out after class.
No. Give us. No, you're the good one, actually.
Okay.
All right. So these are like the 5 most offensive things in the movie, but often my co-hosts rightly call me out for missing something. So you guys want to do so, you please help yourself.
Sure.
Let's start with number
5.
This is actually a clip.
Oh,
I sent it to you, Rob, as Bill, but I'm calling it Bill the boat owner. And I'll tell you
Okay.
why after the clip.
Probably because he owns the boba. Please elaborate one more time.
Well, I mean, you know.
We heard you could take us upriver.
In rainy season? Won't be cheap.
We can pay you 25,000.
I'll have a talk with the captain.
Well, you mean you're not the captain?
Jinsoon! These tourists need a boat. I told them not in the rainy season.
You're Jin Soon?
Local nickname. Name's Johnson. Bill Johnson. It's a pronunciation thing. And you can rent my boat for 25 grand. Now, you want me to drive it? Well, that'll cost you 50.
50 grand? Are you high? You know what? Please don't answer that question. There is no way I'm trusting this guy with the expedition.
Listen, lady, let's cut the bullshit, please. If one of the other charter companies could take you, you'd be on the river by now. You only came to me because you're desperate.
I'm offended because she insinuates he's a junkie, but he's very measured with his speaking, and he's pretty calculating.
Yeah.
He
You
has
know, Rob, that's a great point.
Yeah. And why? So why did you want to change the name of the clip?
Okay, well, because he's Jin Sun.
Yeah.
Because of the pronunciation error that Borneans make.
Yeah.
Why not just cast a local Bornean? If you're going to do the whole Asia thing, why not just have an Asian boat? It's Hollywashing.
Yeah.
Which we see all the time, but like everybody on the crew had to be white except for the second mate or whatever who was Bornean. Yeah. And he probably wasn't, he's like Asian. He's probably Chinese dude that they were like, well, you look like you're from Malaysia, so we'll cast you.
Yeah.
That bugged me. Also,
I have a new name for that. I'm gonna save it for catch-all because it's great.
Okay, like the Hollywashing idea?
Yeah, it is, yes.
Okay, sweet. Lastly, Jake, the villain, the guy who becomes the very obvious villain. Yeah. He's the only one who seems to know that he's supposed to be in a loud bar. Yeah. Because he's like, we'll rent your boat for 25,0and, and everybody else is like, are you high?
Illegal,
that's
illegal.
crazy amount. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Everybody else is talking, and he's the only one yelling, which I thought was funny because they're supposed to be in the setting where you have to yell. So
yeah.
All right, let's throw it to number
4.
I've got a question for you guys.
Okay.
I want you to see if you can pick out the ones that I'm talking about here. My number 4 is tropical tropes on tap. We're talking about rainforest tropes.
There's so many tropes.
What do you got? Like jungle tropes.
I'm not gonna name them because it comes in later in my
Oh
stuff,
shit!
So I'm gonna hold on, but it's okay because it makes sense. Keep going, please.
Monkey companion.
Yep.
The sat phones.
Okay, I didn't have that one.
The getting to know each other over beers.
Well, that's good too. I didn't have that either. Headhunters.
Headhunters.
Yeah.
And indigenous people that's conveniently around to help them. Hopefully,
yeah. The tribe. Yeah, that's either there to kill you or that you have to be worried about, or there to help you.
Yeah.
So that you can just commandeer their boat because you're white.
Yeah.
The boot spider.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How about the snakes in general and leeches? Leeches more of like a forest, like forest pond, but I'm counting it. And the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on a boat on a river, there's going to be a fucking waterfall that's going to kill everybody if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Okay, how about number...
we're number 3.
3.
How about keeping a capuchin in your closet? That's a monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to ask you what that
Right.
is.
Yeah.
So, as far as I can tell, where he stores his monkey is in his wardrobe.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the doors were like shut, and as soon as she opened it, the monkey seemed very happy to be released.
Right.
Yeah.
That seems like animal cruelty.
He'd been there
to
for
me.
a while. Like
Yeah,
own the captain like the captain decided to play hide and seek with him, and then after he counted, he just like watched Frasier and
Forgot.
went to bed.
Yeah. But I don't think a monkey's going to close himself in a wardrobe, you know?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I don't
Like
think
he
so.
did it. You know, like when I moved into my apartment, we realized that there were locks on the outside of the closets, and that was very concerning for us.
Yeah.
Like the kids who used to live here might have gotten locked in their closets.
And there were no monkeys, right? Like there were no monkeys.
No monkeys that I saw.
Yeah.
You know,
on the
I
premises,
opened my
right.
closet. Yeah, no capuchin jumped out when I opened the closet.
If you want some comfort, it might just be like American airline bathrooms that have the cigarette ashtray, because like one company produces all the doors, and in European flights they allow ashtrays. So it could have been they just bought cheap doors that just happened to have locks. I mean, there was probably horrific child abuse from the previous writings, but I'm just trying to give you a different perspective.
Well, because the locks also locked into the loop on the door frame that didn't come with the door.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway. So, whoever those children were before us, I apologize. I hope you're a listener. I hope that your trauma doesn't keep you from, subscribing. We love you.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Number 2. Oh, I'm loving this one. I'm calling it Bushwacking for Booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the whole like frat boy humor with the main researcher.
Yeah, well, there's some of that coming in for clip number 1. So I'm going to cite something specific, and it's when they all realize after the boat crashes that they have to go through the jungle, and this guy's like, "Let me get the machete and show off how sweaty and muscly I can be."
Yeah.
By like chopping down bushes on my way through.
In my perfectly white shirt that stays perfectly white throughout the duration of the entire
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's the guy. Yeah.
But because I don't want to like step on the toes of number 1 too much, I'm going to throw it straight to number
1.
This one is called Boat Boner.
Sam. Come on, Sam. What do you say? We're young, we're single, we're in Borneo. What do you got to lose? You're not satisfied, you walk away, no commitments.
No commitment.
God damn it.
That's your pitch.
Did I say no commitments? I meant marry me.
Am I going to be dealing with this for the next 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this guy going to try to get in my pants in front of everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
In leech-infested water.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude was like literally like, "Hey, let's go in the back cabin and fuck in front of everybody else," and everybody's like, "Oh, good-natured humor." This guy.
Yeah.
No, it is not good-natured humor. That is, he's trying to have her catch the anaconda, so to speak.
One of my biggest pet peeves. You see it in bars.
RC.
It's the guy hitting on the bartender or waitress, but not giving up when she says it's uncomfortable. Like you're gassing somebody out at work. She's working. She's at work.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the best "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" moments is when Dennis gives us the implication language of when he's out on a boat with a single woman. Like he asks her to have sex because.
In her mind,
she doesn't have to, but there's an implication. Like, I can just kill you and drop you into the ocean. Yeah. So you're probably going to have sex with me because you don't want to be killed and dropped into the ocean.
Yeah.
There's the implication, Like,
And it zooms out, and the one lady's just staring him down. Like, what the fuck did you just say?
Right. It's one of those situations where, like, they're on a boat, and he's like, "You want to have sex with me?" Only the problem is there's a whole bunch of other people, so it's never going to work, you know?
Yeah.
So, if you've ever been pressured by a man, I hope that trauma doesn't stop you from subscribing to the show. Make sure you hit that. Let's throw out to Rob's ad read, why don't we?
Yes, let's do that.
This one will keep us on topic, don't worry.
Here comes Rob.
Did someone mention my name? Never mind.
So you like that?
Rob.
Huh?
Rob's ad read.
Today's episode of The Worst Movie Ever Made is brought to you by Billy Bo Peep's Discount Back Alley Abortions. You fuck them, Bilbo will pluck them. And if you're a frequent flyer, don't forget your late again punch card because 10 visits will get you the golden hanger. Billy Bo Peep's Discount Back Alley Abortions. 501-300-0882. Ask for Eric.
Ask for Eric?
Long story, I will explain off air.
Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. All right.
But call that number. Call that number and ask for Eric, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Billy Bo. What is it, Billy Bob? Billy Bo Peep?
It's Billy Bo Peep's Discount Back Alley Abortions. You want to ask for Eric at 501-300-0882.
Okay, thank you so much, Billy Bo.
501-300-0882. Ask for Eric.
Bob is typing it into his phone as we speak.
I am.
These people have been spamming me on my phone since I got my Tennessee number like 8 years ago, and they ask for Eric, and it's always a new scam. And you hear the open floor plan through the earpiece, and it's a bunch of other people in a call center asking for Eric.
Oh, no shit.
I hope our listeners will, dial 501-300-0882 and ask for Eric. So they can speak to Billy Bo Peep's Discount Back Alley Abortions. Thank you. Next segment.
Sweet. Okay, yeah. No, I hope you do. Please, please. We're on the cusp of 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. I hope every one of you 100 do so.
Yeah.
Let's throw it to test number 3. This is the worst dialogue.
Okay, get ready for the worst dialogue.
No chill with scammers anymore, dude.
I know. I know.
Chris!
I know.
Tina.
I know.
Read your machine.
I know.
Tina.
I know.
Bro.
Tina.
Right.
Tina. Please, Tina.
Tina.
I know.
Tina. Read your beeping machine.
Tina, please.
I can't make waffles.
Tina.
Okay.
Please, your beeping machine.
Tina, please.
All right.
Number
5.
Man, we've got some bad dialogue here. Start slow. A little slow drip. Let's go with bottle.
To Gale, who knows it's better to eat than be eaten.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Almost eaten just to find a flower. Hardly seems worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. I mean, think about it, right? A pill that you take every day for the rest of your life. Now, even if we charge, say, $1 a pop, billionaires.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
At $100 a bottle, I'll dive in that river and fight that croc myself.
So, how many flowers does it take to save the world?
I figure 50 orchids will yield about an ounce of chemical. You could have a football field full of those orchids. Still doesn't mean you can get it through human trials.
She doesn't even believe in you.
Comes with the territory. In research, you've got to go out on a limb. And there's always someone waiting to chop it off.
I don't hear you, Chris. Oh, no.
Shit. It's early for Chris to cut out like that.
We'll get it out of the way sooner. Okay, so they were... Oh, there he is. Hello?
Wait, yeah, he's back. Chris, talk.
Am I back?
No. Oh no, still not this. Oh, there we. Hey, you got the alphabet. Don't do the whole thing. Don't. I have Tears for Fears on the soundboard. I have Tears for Fears on here.
No, thank God. I have to wake up at 5 for work, so I will
Same.
not do the
Yes, good. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. So 50 flowers yields an ounce of chemical. What does that mean for pills? How many pills does that make?
I think it's one of those things with pharmaceuticals. Once you can find a way to synthesize it in a lab, but you need the source of it, so you need probably I don't know, like a lot of ounces still. But once you figure out the compound, you can synthesize it, right?
I kind of want to touch on something right now that I won't.
I don't think they're smart enough to talk about synthesizing it, but I think that's like what you're supposed to think.
I'm afraid that we're not going to talk about this if I don't do it now. But
yeah,
all right.
we're good. I think we're good.
All right. We're moving on to number 4. Bedroom.
You and the other gal can stay in here.
You live here.
The way you say that, I can tell you're impressed. All right. And if you need anything, well, if you need anything, you're shit out of luck.
What the fuck? Why was he such a dick?
I don't know.
He's supposed to be a really nice guy. We're supposed to really like him, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, hey, here's a bedroom you can sleep in, and if you need anything, fuck you. You know, just like walks out.
Yeah,
that was just really weird. All right, how about number?
It's tonally it clashes tonally with his character.
It really does. Yeah, it's like at this point in the movie they didn't know what they were gonna do with him yet.
Yeah,
and then they make him the hero. After that, like, he's just a really cool dude. This is a quick clip here. This one's Breakup.
Wait. Listen. Come on. Okay.
It's in front of us.
Son of a bitch. She's trying to separate us.
There you go.
The snake is trying to separate them?
Yeah. The snake.
It's a slasher thing like Jaws. It's like,
no, yeah, this is where I got the Jurassic.
You're on dry land. Like they know
their
way through an RV.
It doesn't make any sense.
They'll hide under your bed.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But this is where I got the idea that they're like trying to go for like the Jurassic Park being hunted by things that are just like apex
smarter
predators,
than them.
Like and also very smart. But like I said, and also gross. But yeah, you know the part where the guy's out in the like the brush.
Yeah,
he's got a shotgun or whatever, and he's hunting the velociraptor.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, another velociraptor's head comes into view.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Smart girl, like you got me." Oh, it's like a fucking iconic, awesome scene.
Yeah,
that's what they were going for there. Like. Is trying to separate us. Like he's realizing how smart they are and coming to like. All right, how about these last two? Bob, I think that you kind of sort of because I hadn't made the outline yet. Kind of sort of suggested number 2 and number 1 to me. So let's go with number 2. This is Booty.
It's like doing a Stairmaster in a sauna.
Yeah. I might die of a heat stroke, but I have a nice tight ass.
Yeah.
That's a quote.
I mean, you're right.
It's
very quotable. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a tight ass.
Yeah.
So that everybody at your wake, when your open casket has you face down.
Yeah.
All right, number.
I had to write that down. Number
1, Daddy.
This is.
You know what? Fuck it.
This is Ball.
If he was eaten by the snake, then why?
Listen. All right. These things are at their weakest when they digest. But if threatened, they will spit up their food and attack again.
What? Are you telling me there's some snake out there with an empty stomach?
Yeah.
The same one that got Ben?
No. There's no way that snake could have gotten to Livingston. It had to be another one.
Another one? You said that there wouldn't be another one for miles.
There wouldn't.
Unless.
Unless what?
Unless it's mating season.
Oh my God.
Mating season.
Yeah. You see, the males are territorial, but when they smell a female in heat, they come running. From everywhere.
Females find a nice, wet, muddy pit. They all go after her at once. One big mating ball.
So you tell me there's some snake orgy out in the jungle?
Yeah, something like
that. All right, I mean, that was going to be...
Hold up. Well, whoever you is.
Some snake orgy out in the jungle.
I mean,
it was a very Ice-T line. It was a very Ice-T line from a CSI or what do you call that?
Law and
Order SVU. Episode. Very much so.
Yeah, and then you take your sunglasses off to collect how, to gather all that information.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what they're not going to do? The snakes are not going to come running. You know why?
Yeah.
Because snakes don't have legs. But also, mating ball is a really funny thing to say when you're trying to be taken seriously.
That it really
there's
bothers
no
you.
ounce of parody to this movie. This is not a funny movie.
It really bothers you when someone's is speaking colloquially and they have a slight misspoken moment, quite the opposite, or
dude. Yeah, it really bothers
running. Because slithering, but running, it's functionally the same thing, but it pisses you off enough to bring it up.
All right, Rob, you want to break me down?
Yeah.
For the first 18 years of my life, everybody who knew me thought I was a total moron. And it took marijuana and a great awakening to realize that I was kind of naive and stupid. And
you said all intensive purposes, didn't you?
No, not that one specifically, but I did have a lot of those. I actually said it came to fruition in front of Kevin and Ricky, and they're two of the smartest people that I've ever met. Or no, I said it came to truition. I didn't say fruition. I said truition in front of them. And I think that was the moment because they both ruthlessly made fun of me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend the rest of my life making sure I don't say anything wrong ever again, and I do.
And it's
but the attention,
overcorrected.
The attention and just power that has in my mind makes me pissed that other people don't operate like me.
So it was
like I said, I make mistakes. I'm not saying I'm perfect.
It was specifically that moment that did it for you.
Specifically, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I got.
Yeah.
I got very what's the fuck up? I got very I went berserks.
Yeah.
I got frustrated. I got really frustrated.
You really fucked the dog on that one.
I fucked the dog. All right, Bob, we're throwing it over to you for test number 4. This is the worst production.
Do I have to follow that?
Yes.
Yeah, good luck. Pour out your soul, Bob.
I know.
All right, so this is gonna go right along with everything else we've been talking about. I'm gonna. So this is multifaceted, but my main line focus on this is one long trope.
All right.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. From the get-go, there's big pharma caring more about the bottom line, and there's scientists showing signs of doubt. There's a multi-ethnic crew. There's honestly too much to mention in one segment that won't be beaten to death by the end of this episode. But and I usually save this kind of information for catch-all, but speaking of catch-all, there's too many glaring continuity errors as well. The women's hair is perfectly coiffed after going over a waterfall and battling a snake orgy, and nobody's wet after trudging through feet of river water to rescue somebody. That could all be worse production, but I'll stick with the one long trope because there were so many. There were so many tropes, and I'm going to mention a couple of them in the catch-all. But I felt like because of one long trope, I felt like it was a predictable story. I mentioned this to Rob. I mentioned this to another person that like if you just predict what this story is going to be, you're going to be right 90+% of the time.
Yeah,
because
you did
it's
say that in the chat. Yeah,
it's that predictable. So
It is true.
this was so a couple little factoids to add to the worst production. This was the last Anaconda franchise film to not use only CGI snake effects. Like this movie actually used a plastic model for some shots. But the rest of the movies did not. Okay, the rest of all the rest of the Anaconda franchises use 100% CGI.
Yeah, it's probably more Sharknado territory than anything else.
Yeah, right.
On the newer ones.
Yeah.
Well, because like
And
you
this
said
is-
before, Bob, that none of the others come out in theaters.
Yeah, they're all straight to VOD or like Redbox.
I think so. Yeah, I think
yeah.
I think that was the case. Yeah. And one more thing. This does not show up by fact or no fact. The score to this movie, like the fucking musical score to this movie, was nominated for Best Soundtrack Album at the 2005 Screen Music Awards in Australia. It didn't win, but it was nominated.
I'm so glad we got that surprise clip on the soundboard for the end of the show.
Yeah, no shit. Because what the fuck are you talking about, Australia? They truly have everything upside down over there, don't they?
Yeah. Their toilets spin backwards. Their pop music sucks, but their prog rock's pretty good.
Oh,
I'll give you that.
Well, yeah, I can see that. Prague sounds Australian. All right, let's try to test number 5. This is the worst acting.
Acting.
No. Goofus. No, you're the goofus, actually.
I'm Duffy.
Lots of
Dirt pipe milkshake.
dastardly deeds, dames, daring do.
Susan's Pantry Country Catering. Suck up.
Loser.
Slacker.
Nerd.
Worst acting.
Dirt pipe milkshakes. Number 1. Borneo.
This is the one I think I'm going to be talking about.
The Blood Orchid. First described in 1892 by Houghton. The last person to see it until our exploratory team brought a sample back from Borneo. The Blood Orchid lies dormant for 7 years and then blooms for just 6 months.
Which means we just got lucky as hell, gentlemen.
I don't suppose anyone here is familiar with the Hayflick limit?
Hayflick proposed that a cell could only replicate 56 times before it died from a buildup of toxins. According to him, it's the reason that we die.
But what if we could transcend that limit?
That would be impossible.
Not according to our data. Our research indicates the presence of a chemical in Perennia immortalis that can significantly prolong cellular life.
I can't support this.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Are we talking about a pharmaceutical equivalent to the fountain of youth?
Exactly. That'd be bigger than Viagra.
See, this is the part that really pissed me off because they didn't say they just found the Blood Orchid or they just discovered that the Blood Orchid has this chemical compound. They knew about it this whole time.
Yes.
And if you're trying to win over your investors, why would you wait until there's only 2 weeks left to harvest the damn thing?
You got to give them a sense of urgency, Rob.
Wouldn't that be the ace in your sleeve though, like 5 months ago, so you can keep getting funding and like trying to like have sex with researchers on your team?
You would think,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, good point. All right, how about number 2?
I was stalling.
This is Ben.
Ben? Ben!
The anaconda.
Snakes out here that big?
Yes, but there's no...
What? That thing swallowed them whole.
Calm down and listen
No,
for
no,
a
no,
second.
no, you
I
calm
can
down.
explain
No,
to
you
you...
calm down and you listen. Ben was just eaten by a freaking snake, okay? A freaking snake.
Cole.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
There's so
Yeah,
many-
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was appropriately reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah, just badly. I would
Yeah.
be freaked out like that too. Only I wouldn't sound like that. But then
Yeah.
again,
Right.
I'm not
Yeah,
like
I get
a.
that, yeah.
I'm not
It's
like
hard.
a.
I've
Yeah.
heard myself getting angry and my voice going up like a few octaves when I'm upset. And like
Yeah.
that's just like when I'm like having a debate over like where to put the dish towels after I fold them when laundry's
the
done.
dish towel.
I can only
Right.
imagine like being chased by an apex predator. I would probably just sound like a raging pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just wondering like why that snake is in the pond and not in the mud pit with the rest
In
of
the
the snake.
in
all
a gyrating
carbonized.
sex ball. Yes.
Yeah, then this. All right, how about number 3? This is bribe.
You decided to start making decisions behind our backs.
What are you talking about?
He offered Bill an extra 50 grand to keep going up the Mendronang, even though he knew it wasn't safe.
And no one's mad at him.
No.
Is that true, Jack?
I was thinking of the expedition.
You were thinking of your career.
Look. You're my assistant. I don't need to consult you! I'm the one with authority here.
We're in the middle of the jungle, Jack.
Jungle Jack.
At this point,
Jungle Jack.
your authority is what we say it is.
Do the Jungle Jack smash. And that was a callback to an earlier line.
hands.
The authorities, whoever we say it is.
Yeah,
You're in the middle
yep,
of the jungle.
it was called that because he said that earlier.
But no one's mad at Bill. Not a single person's mad at Bill. Who,
No.
against his better judgment, just took the bribe. And
I know, right?
Nearly killed them all with the whole waterfall thing and basically
Yeah.
destroyed their mission. No one's mad at Bill.
And then like every scenario after that, they almost die because Bill took the bribe.
Yeah. Everything from that point forward is Bill's fault.
Yeah, you're right.
He could have just been like, no. Or he could have lied to the guy, taken the bribe, and just taken the more roundabout way because it's not his research. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He had options to like not to happen.
Yeah.
And
I
still
agree.
walk away with the money. Yeah.
And
Right,
I side with Bill in this.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been right.
I would have taken the bribe.
He's definitely the better of the two characters for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, he's like all jacked up and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He like looks
Yeah.
way cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bob, we're throwing it back to you for fact or no fact.
I can't wear a white
Twist.
t-shirt because I sweat too much. And, like, I wish I had that hero's attribute of not.
I'm not a sweaty guy. I've just never been that sweaty, so I can wear whiteys.
And people
I need a shower after
nowadays
this podcast.
are way too concerned
I
with
am,
their shiny,
but
tiny
I
beeping machines.
Change
They are
before
with
the
the simple
pod.
joys of living.
That's a fact.
This is a new shirt.
You know what else is a fact? You guys are gonna lose. I just want to listen to this song again.
All right, so here we go. While researching this movie, I was like curious about Matthew Marsden. He was the English actor who played the douchey scientist that turns on everybody in search of the orchid. It was Jack, I think.
Yes.
No.
Jack. That's right. I keep calling him Jake, I think. But yeah. Jack.
So this all came about when I was researching and questioning his accent, which is real, though annoyingly bad. Like, it was annoyingly bad. I thought for sure he wasn't really English. And while researching, I came across some surprising facts about Mr. Marsden. And this game, fact or no fact, is all about him. Who, and just as a teaser, James Marsden will not release his birth year publicly, and happened to be a U.S. He happened to be a U.S. citizen in 2020. Okay, those are the things that are. Those are the teasers that I'm gonna give you.
You called Factor No Fact something already, but can we call it? You don't know Jack.
Yeah, let's do that. I did I call it anything yet? I don't think I did.
No, but I assumed that you did.
No, I really forced this one. It was called Anaconda Hunt for the Blood Orchid. I called it I, Tanya, the boat flood recorded. It was a rhyme scheme only. Yeah. It was stupid. But anyway, here we go. So this is all about Matthew Marsden, the English actor who played the douchey lead, who tricked everybody. And anyway, here it is. First one. He worked as a male model 2 years before becoming an actor. Okay, second one. He was nominated for a Behind the Voice Actors Television Voice Acting Award in 2012. Okay, third one. He performed / sang a hit single featuring Destiny's Child in 1998. Okay, fourth one. He is a conservative and vocal anti-vaxxer.
Okay.
And fifth one, he received the title of Kentucky Colonel, the highest award bestowed on individuals in the state of Kentucky. Fucking 4 of these are real.
All right.
That's the fucking curveball. Like, fucking 4 of these are real.
Okay.
Fucking
2 of them I can see.
I could believe the male model thing, because isn't that the pipeline to acting?
Yeah.
Like you're walking around shirtless in front of like a Abercrombie, and they're like, "We could use you in a commercial." And like, okay, and then you have a dialogue role. Then the ego gets the best of you. Then you start going to auditions, and then you're in Anacondas to hunt for the Blood Orchid. It seems like a perfectly fine career trajectory to be on.
Sounds about right, Rob.
Nominated for Behind the Voice Actors Television Voice Acting Award in 2012. I mean, like, maybe if you're just doing a bunch of work all the time, like, something's bound to stick. Especially if you're just doing like the acting, not the writing or directing or whatever the hell this movie was. I don't believe the Destiny's Child one, because if anything, in 1998 they would perform a song that featured him if he had any clout, because they would have been the more successful. I've never heard of his name in regard to music, so I would assume if they did collab, he was the feature, not the one featuring hosting. You know,
sure.
Anti-vaxxer, maybe, and Kentucky Colonel, the highest honor. I'm gonna say the anti-vaxxer just because it's kind of poetic, because they're looking for like a vaccine of sorts in the movie, and I don't know for sure which any of these are real or not. So I'm gonna say number 4 is my.
I think the best chance to catch Bob in his foolery is that Destiny's Child is something he named, like a band that was adjacent to the one that actually featured him,
like the Dixie Chicks or something.
Right, like it was like not even Dixie Chicks level, like some lower level Destiny Child wannabe.
Robin Sparkles. Yeah,
I don't know. He's trying to make me think again by being too obvious with his facial features, though. So that's making me like double down. I'm going with number 3.
Okay, so first of all, this was so much fun, because I was researching this guy because his fucking awful voice, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy is fucking amazing. So yeah, he did work as a male model for 2 years, and then, so he was featured in commercials for products such as Jacob's Coffee. But also, he figured might as well get an agent and start working instead of like waiting tables at a restaurant. Anyway, yes, So here's the lie, which neither of you got. He was not nominated for a Behind the Voice Actors Television Voicing Active Award. That was the captain of the boat, the Aussie savior,
the guy with the flare gun.
Yes, the guy with the flare gun. He was nominated for a Behind the Voice Actors Television Voice Acting Award in 2012 as part of a best vocal ensemble in a television series for G.I. Joe Renegades.
Oh.
Wow. Great
in
job.
2012. So, yes.
We've all seen it. We remember the voice, you know?
Yeah. The actual actor that I've been talking about, the douchebag shit acting English accent fucking guy.
Yeah.
He was in a television. He performed and sang a hit single featuring Destiny's Child in 1998, and it reached number 24 on the UK singles charts.
Fucking crazy.
Because he was a UK guy. He is a conservative and a vocal anti-vaxxer.
Right.
And here's the part that relates to our podcast. He starred in the leading role in a conservative libertarian film called Atlas Shrugged, which I so want to do on the pod.
Like the Ayn Rand book?
Just to shit on libertarians. I just want to shit on libertarians. Yeah. It's called Atlas Shrugged. It was based on a movie called Who is John Galt? It's a book. I totally want to shit on it. I want to do it. Once we're done with sequels, I'm gonna pitch it until we do it.
All right.
Atlas Shrugged. It's my rosebud.
It was also the novel by Ayn Rand who wrote The Fountainhead. So that's all that libertarian blowhardery and stuff. Okay.
And speaking of libertarians, he received the title of Kentucky Eternal, the highest award bestowed in individuals in the state of Kentucky, in recognition of his support of the U.S. military, because he is a fucking
super conservative.
Yeah, that guy. Right. He's fucking that guy.
All right.
And I told you to be a curveball, and I hope I made everyone lose, because how would anyone know about this fucking guy?
Yeah.
And if you won, congratulations to you. I salute you.
Right.
Well, you threw a curveball, and Rob and I both missed. At our swings. So, well, let's.
There was no way you could have got that unless you guessed well, and you didn't.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Well, I mean, you pitched that baseball quite well, but you know what? Never misses is the catch-all, because it caught that one. Throwing it over there.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
Chris.
Nothing more wonderful than a cat nap.
Chris.
I'm just gonna get mine out of the way, and I texted it to you guys. They finally find the Blood Orchid. Is it orchid? I never have to say it out loud. Orchid.
It's orchid.
Yeah.
But he's just stuffing them in like a waterlogged duffel bag. That's gonna compromise the integrity of the plant like immediately. They're in a humid swamp. It's just gonna get baked in like its own steam.
It's not like they're even like precisely clipping it. It's like they're ripping it out by the root.
What if the root's the part that they need? Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
They don't even show how they remove them, but like I'm pretty sure it's just a girl like pulling them out of the ground and shoving them in the bag.
Yeah.
But who knows? All right, Bob, you got one?
Oh, I got a ton. If I'm going first, I'm going to start with shit. The bottled beers for the trip.
Yeah.
Seem like a dumb thing, like especially considering they're like working. Like it's like a booze cruise, but like they have packed bottled beers for the trip. Yeah. And I know that was all part of the character development. Like, let's get them drunk and like have them hang out with each other and each other's details.
You have a 1 week window. You shouldn't fuck around with that.
Yeah, it was very tropey. It was very like character development wise, but I just felt like I've seen that so many times before. It was kind of like almost like I figured it was going to happen, and then it did, and it was almost like upsetting that it did. That's all.
That's fair. My number 5 is unconsenting stock options. Can you get stock options if you don't agree to them?
Some companies like they just have it built into their benefits package where like it doesn't come out of your check, but like you accrue like 0.05%, and like if you're there for 20 years,
right. You work there, you just get them. But
not
like
at the scale they're talking about, though.
Jack, because I almost called him Jake again. You might have
Yeah.
called it that if you're like you're really listening. But Jack is like, oh Sam, by the way, la, 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 I want to make out because I just got us a bunch of shares in the company's like Blood Orchid research program or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, cool. And then it's like, how did she agree to that? Like how how did she sign on for stocks without ever signing on for stocks?
At the scale he's suggesting, there's some sort of malfeasance is being hinted at, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, he's a total villain. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Bob.
I'm going to say my lead English douchebag that I talked about in Worst Production, he said, my former grad students are my assistants. Like, fucking dude, you're like 30, maybe like late 20s. You're barely old enough to have grad students, let alone former ones.
Yeah.
That like could be your assistants. So I did some minor research, right? This guy, like I think I said this in my Worst Production, he would not admit what year he was born. But according to everything online, he was born either 72 or 73, which makes him 30 at the time of this shooting, which means he was barely out of grad school having students that could be his grad school graduates that would be his sexy
concubines,
laborers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Well,
I'll say sexy because, God damn it, she was sexy.
Yeah,
she was, and like I'm saying, if a university is taking advantage of you, and you've got a professor like having you turn out work just because you're a part of the university and there's funding like coming in and you're essentially unpaid labor, in the university.
Yeah.
We understand your plight, and we hope that trauma doesn't lead you to not click the subscribe button on the movie
Which you
ever
can find
made.
at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Why is every shout out to the plug involving sexual trauma?
Yeah.
So my number 4, I like how when they're on the boat and they're like, everybody hang on, when they're like thousands of meters from the fucking waterfall still. It's the Austin Powers thing.
Steamroller,
steamroller. And like they see the waterfall coming and they're like, everybody hold on. And they just like, they're holding onto like poles on the boat. Instead of just leaping off the boat and trying to like swim against
grab a rock or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the boat is not a good source of judgment as to whether you can swim against the current because they blew a head gasket and the motor's not working anymore. You might be able to just jump out of the boat and swim against the current. That might not be that strong because the boat is literally just wood floating on water.
Yeah.
So like I would probably jump out first. I'd rather fall off a waterfall, not in a giant thing made of metal and wood.
That could crush you on impact, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know whether I'm like everybody jump off and try to swim to the shore rather than like just go with the boat.
Yeah,
off the waterfall.
Agreed.
Anyway,
just to latch on to that because I have enough to continue.
Cool.
Many characters make numerous references to traveling upriver, despite the fact that they're clearly traveling downriver because they fucking go over a waterfall.
Yeah,
right.
Which if they had been going upriver, they would have traveled up the waterfall, which is impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's really fucking funny, Chris, that you mentioned that, and I agree with you. And I'm gonna make my next one, even though that was actually my next one. I'm gonna say this is my next one. Even after going over the waterfall. So Sam asked Bill, "What does this tattoo mean on your arm?" And he said, "It means a new beginning." And then I found out when reading online, it's Korean. First of all, he said it was Korean, but it wasn't. It was Chinese, and it meant my world. in Chinese. Like they
Oh.
couldn't even fucking fake.
Wow.
They
The actor
couldn't even
just
fake
already
a
had that
tattoo.
They couldn't research the glyphs. Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't they couldn't do it right, and that was like so upsetting. But yeah, that was my fourth one. So
Well,
Chris,
good
go
for
ahead.
Bill. My number 3. Yeah, my number 3. I don't know how satellite phones work, but I counted, and he literally. This is the very smart black guy.
Yeah.
You know, and he has a satellite phone just before Jack like hits him with the stone spider that makes him like cement. You know, he literally, because like I said, I counted, presses 26 numbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you're making a call on a satellite phone, do you need to call? Do you need to press 26 numbers to make that call?
In an office, you got to press like 9 to dial out, and then
Right.
then the area code, and you're good.
H1203, blah blah blah. Maybe.
Yeah.
He pressed 26 numbers, and I was curious as to whether it might have been 27 because one of the numbers sounded like 2 numbers.
Oh yeah.
So
right.
Insane number of numbers. Anyway, go ahead, Bob.
So in the conference room meeting in the beginning of the movie, the scientists say very clearly that the blood orchid lays dormant for 7 years, then blooms for 6 months.
Yes.
But if you look at the slide on the screen behind him, it says 7 years and 6 weeks. And then later in the movie, they also changed to a 6-week bloom time. So somehow between the opening conference room and the rest of the movie, it went from a 6 months bloom to 6 weeks bloom, which made more sense for the rush of the movie. But they fucked up in the opening scene.
If they opened up and said month, if they said weeks in the opening scene, and it was kind of like, oh, we just found this, we only have this much time.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. The timeline makes no sense.
Yeah.
My number 2, Jake, the most typical villain of all time, hears rustling leaves and assumes it's the people that he left behind, rather than one of the fucking snakes, of which there are apparently 1,000.
Yeah.
He's like, here's a rustle, and he goes like that, and then he knows it's them, and then sneaks up on them.
Yeah.
In the middle of the jungle, in a thunderstorm, at night. Just hears a like, and he's like, well, it's them.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, Bob.
The hard drive that was damaged at the end was actually a CD-ROM.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe as a language art teacher, I don't know anything about these things.
Yeah.
Right. Language arts,
Chris.
Liberal
language arts,
I'm not
liberal
a computer
higher
science
education
guy.
Listen,
but
when you I don't trust a home ec teacher with anything, Bob. All right. So
it's a CD-ROM drive. God damn it. Sorry.
No, well, I believe that because you used to teach computer tech or whatever it was.
Yeah. Shop.
It was something.
Shop.
I forget honestly because teachers are dumb, man.
Yeah. We've proven that on the show.
Sick in the head.
Do you have any more, Bob, that you want to run before I throw it to a clip for the
Well, I have one, but that was my number 2. Are we not going in order, or what's the fuck?
No, I've got a clip. So I can play the clip if you want, and then we can do your number 1.
No, I'll do my last one. What the fuck? Why not? Tiger. So at the beginning of the movie, they're hunting a tiger. If you didn't notice, like the natives in Borneo are hunting a tiger.
That's what you do.
Tigers have been extinct in Borneo for the past 11,000+ years.
No shit.
That's pretty funny.
Like fucking A. They did no research in this fucking movie. Like none.
Yeah. So they have no anacondas
I wanted to make
or
that
tigers.
Clear. Yeah.
and howler monkeys. They didn't exist either, and they're in the opening sequence. But I want to bring that up. But it's a real thing.
No, that's great. That's amazing. So all of the animals that they show, including the stone spider, which is not a real thing, don't actually exist where they say they do. Maybe leeches.
You're correct. Yes, the stone spider does not exist.
Yeah. Maybe leeches.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but probably not.
Probably leeches.
All right, let's throw it to the last clip of the day. This is our catch-all clip called Bum Bum, and you'll know why in a minute.
Bum Bum.
Stop it. I swear to God if you don't stop it.
Bruh, that is a fucking Jaws reference.
Yep.
It's the same one that we just heard 2 weeks ago on Jaws: The Revenge.
Yeah.
It's a fourth wall breaking. Not really in this case, because you could be hunting anacondas and not have anything to do with sharks, and it's not breaking the fourth wall. But I just thought it was crazy that they referenced Jaws in this movie.
Yeah.
Having just did Jaws: The Revenge. All right, let's throw it to what we're watching.
Anytime I share things that I like to watch, I get.
That's just stupid. That's the best you could come up with.
And this is what we're watching.
Oh, right.
Nice.
I guess I go first, yeah?
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go really fast because I have to wake up early. Okay. Netflix has a show called $1 Million Secret.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of people who are one person is given $1 million in their box. And they have to lie about who the millionaire is. And if you're caught out, then you go home. But if people falsely accuse someone, that falsely accused person goes home anyway. So you need to make sure you're not doing suspicious shit. But what makes it awesome is that they literally have an agenda where you get an advantage if you do suspicious shit and get away with it. So the point is, you got $1 million, you have to go pretend like you're not being suspicious while you're also asking everyone to sing song lyrics, and it's impossible to do. But it gives you a big advantage when it comes to voting for who the person who has to go home is. I didn't know about it. I just happened to chance upon it. Aaron and I were looking for something to watch, and it was really, really, really fun. Just a good psychological reality show. Super fun.
I could dig
second, I got the $30 remastered Oblivion for PS5. I've never played Oblivion. And for people who really know me that are listeners, and they know that I've mentioned Skyrim before, it's weird that I played Skyrim before Oblivion because it's the same universe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying now. Oblivion's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I'll report back when I am obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Which is probably going to happen. Anyway,
cool.
Someone who looks like they're living in Oblivion right now because of their background is Bob, and I'll pass it to him.
Oblivion. Yeah. What I'm up to is over morning coffee this weekend, I watched Ewoks: The Battle of Endor from 1985.
Good for you.
Wow.
So Wilford Brimley stars. Those of you who don't know, he is the diabetes guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a dick in this movie.
We had him on the pod.
We did. He's Jack Rabbit slapping a bear.
Slap the bear.
He's kind of a dick in this movie, and it's a bad movie. And if it weren't a TV movie, I would consider it for the pod. It's really fucking bad, and I don't recommend it. And it's before Star Wars / Marvel / Disney knew what they had, and they fucked up. Okay. But I also watched, at the recommendation of the same person, I watched Wicked.
Okay.
The new, newish, musical. I didn't love it. I'm not obsessed with the source material, but it's very well done, and it's very well acted and performed, and there's lots of singing and music, and the music is very good, and the singing is very good, and
people like
the
that.
performances. It's very good, and And they somehow managed to make Ariana Grande not appear as hot as she actually is.
Yeah, because she's green.
Yeah. No,
That's
she's not
pro-
green.
that's-
No, she's white. Yeah, the other one is green, and she's also like good looking. But Grande, they kind of feature her from chin up for most of the movie. And yeah, I know, Rob. I'm sorry because she's goddamn gorgeous, and
yeah,
I kind of wanted to see her in all her glory, and they weren't gonna do that for me. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna not, recommend it, but for those of you that like the movie and like the lore and like the fucking musical, it's great. It's really well done. Very, very, very well done. Just not my thing. It just
fuck that.
I'm not gonna.
Fuck
I'm not.
you.
Yeah.
Bob, it's literally pitch. Oh, okay. For a second there, it was literally pitch black behind you. Go ahead, Rob.
I hinted at that last week when we skipped the segment, and I yelled what I was watching anyways. Stacy and I just started season 2 of Bar Rescue. John Taffer.
Hell yeah, dude!
It's one of those shows I've always seen clips from. We've laughed about it for years, Chris, and I was like, I've never actually watched an episode, and I know it's staged. It's real establishments, but like it's all soft openings with customers that are actors and all that stuff. But the way he loses his shit, because he's like 6'4" and built like a linebacker.
Yeah,
and he'll just be like, "You use your gloves to touch raw chicken, and then you touch the chips. I'm shutting it down."
His voice does not match his like the yelling does. He looks like a fucking maniac. He sounds like one, but his voice is so high pitched when he's screaming. It's awesome.
Yeah,
right.
And that's
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's Bar Rescue. Just watch it if you like schlocky reality TV and you like hospitality and restaurant stuff. Like just watch it. It's fucking great.
Let's throw it to back credit names.
Yeah.
Do it.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Hell. They call
Warwick
me
Mellow.
That's not my name.
Anson Jew. Tad Pride. Larry Wrench. And Kitty King.
Kitty King. I like it.
Goodbye.
Bye. Kitty
King. I loved Larry Wrench.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate name.
That's so American.
If he ends up being like a contractor or something, that's a great name for his brand.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
it works.
Offensive minigame.
I heard that.
Oh, I like cats.
Cats like you too.
Cats like you too.
Offensive mini game.
All right, what we got?
Bongos and broken fourth walls.
Okay.
Or tropical tropes. This is Jaws: The Revenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say tropical tropes because to Bob's point with worst production, with the whole like predictability thing, I'm okay with a 3-act structure or a 5-act structure, like having a certain level of predictability with like the rising action. Like there's certain beats, like Shakespeare, if it's a tragedy, it's gonna end after someone dies. It's like there's a certain formula that's okay, but when you have that formula with genre trappings, it's too much. It's like you could point to any part in the timeline, like this is when the antagonist is gonna reveal he's gonna try to betray them the entire time, and this is what. Yeah, it was too much. So I think trope trappings is the worst, or whatever you call it.
Tropical tropes.
Tropical tropes.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Jaws: The Revenge and Anacondas. Deep sea telepathy.
Okay.
Or closet capuchin.
The monkey in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boat boner or grief to getaway.
Grief to getaway.
I kind of go with boat boner on this one, but I think it doesn't matter.
It's a mom who's like, you are never allowed to go near the water again. Oh wait,
Later that day,
Like
we set
Bahamas?
sail to the Bahamas. Yeah.
Or guy trying
But
to
that's-
like pressure a
But
girl
what's
into
the
having sex
what's
on
the
a boat.
boat boner? Is it her going in the boat, or is it her making a choice? Because I feel like they're both kind of the same thing.
So
Well,
it's
boat
the
boner
guy Ben
the guy
trying
hitting-
to force her into having sex with him, which is
Okay.
pretty offensive. So I mean,
Actually, that
It
is
is,
probably
yeah.
that is worse. Actually, but
Yeah,
I think, like,
that's worse.
But like against the grieving, I'm grieving my dead son. I'm never gonna go on water. And then like hours later, we were on the ferry. So but I think yeah, I guess the gassing a woman out at work is worse.
yeah.
Because I
it
guess
is.
grief is kind of nebulous. You mean I don't know how I'm gonna deal with my son getting eaten by a shark after he was looking for a piece of shit wood. You know.
Yeah, true. All right, let's throw it to the movie comparison.
Why do you always do that, Dad?
We used to love that as a kid.
You're home
All right,
early.
Bob, you won the pitch on Anacondas, the hunt for the Blood Orchid, with 5-star. Excellent pitch. Just won barely because I had a 4.75 on Jaws of the Revenge. Offensive.
Right.
Jaws of Revenge wins. So we're 1-1. Guys, what do you think dialogue? Which one's worse? Jaws. The Revenge or Anacondas?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Jaws,
Jaws
the
is
Revenge.
bad.
Because
Yeah, Jaws is bad.
as cliche as Anaconda was, like I mean, it worked for what it was. You expected cliche dialogue for a cliche plot, so.
All right. Yeah, Bob, this is kind of your area, so I'm coming to you first. Silly story support for Jaws of the Revenge, or one long trope for Anacondas. What's the
I
worst
think Anaconda. I think because it doesn't have the source material that Jaws does. I feel like it's like reaching, you know.
So it's
yeah. I'm gonna go with Anacondas on this one.
Okay, cool. How about acting?
I
know, they're both so bad.
I want to say Anacondas only because Michael Caine, and he was okay.
Michael Caine. Yeah, you're right.
Agreed with that, but also it's about 20 years newer of a movie, so you expect better. Like you could forgive some schlock in the 80s and early 90s because cinema is still kind of blossoming. Mainstream cinema was still blossoming, you know.
Right. Okay, so if you guys had to give a demerit to Anacondas, what would it be?
CGI snake.
CGI snake, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Because they had the budget. They had a good budget. How much did it have? Anaconda 2 budget. 25 million. That wasn't nothing. It wasn't, I mean, compared to Marvel, you could scoff at that, but that's a hefty budget for a creature.
All right, so I'm going to say super fake snake for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Or more a splasher than a slasher.
Yeah.
No, definitely Anaconda.
Anaconda, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guess what the worst movie of the season is then, guys?
It's Anaconda by what, 4-2?
It's got to be Anacondas.
It is 4-2.
Yeah.
Anacondas, the blood. Yeah. But I like you said at the beginning, Bob, this is perfect fodder for the pod. It is exactly what we're looking for. It's got like a budget. It is produced.
It's the perfect bad
it is
sequel.
Directed. It is, and it's terrible. And it's perfect for the season, but it's also perfect for the pod. I hope that that people
and there's a whole bunch more that I don't want to watch, but they're out there. Like
more Anaconda
so many
movies,
more.
yeah.
Like 3 or 4 more. It's horrible, but I'm not gonna watch them.
No, I would rather not. But I feel like one of the things about our pod is that you have to have like a relatively decent budget. Like we're not gonna do a movie that has a $15,000 budget or something, you know.
Unless it's Neil Breen, which we'll always do.
Or Manos.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
So speaking of what we're watching, webcam's not gonna pick it up, but Larry the Cable Guy in Tooth Fairy 2.
No.
57%. Universal Soldier: The Return had 43%, and Paul Cup had 0.
Really?
Oh God.
No shit. I guess I forgot to vote. All right, Tooth Fairy 2.
Yeah, Tooth Fairy 2.
All right,
Rob, please help me out, man.
I'm
Rob,
looking,
please
man. I'm
help me
having
out.
trouble.
I can't do it.
I'm helping, but I'm also struggling.
I'm struggling as well. I will do my best, and I will try to watch it this weekend, regardless, just to fucking have my.
I'll fire up Tor, hop on the dark web, and be like, I need a copy of Larry the Cable Guy in Tooth Fairy 2.
I'm not at all looking forward to watching this.
Me either.
But it might be perfect podcast podder also. So
yeah.
Well done, Rob. Rob, why don't you plug us and then send it over to Bob for his last one?
Since we cross promoted recovering from severe mental trauma with the plug throughout the show, and the fact compounded by the fact that I really had to piss, you can find us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Right.
We have stuff there. We have a YouTube. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google. We're on Instagram and TikTok. And that's as long as I'm willing to go on this current pitch, or, not pitch. I can't even think straight on this current plug on account of how badly I have to go pee-pee. So, Bob, what is your last word?
Borneo.
And then at Chris's request, this is it's a 3.5 minute song. I'm only gonna play 45 seconds to play us out, but this is from the credits of Amazon Anaconda 2 Hunt for the Blood Orchid. It's Blue Root, and the song is Chapow.
So if you're a victim of this audio, please, subscribe. If you've ever been hurt, click that subscribe button.
We're very active on YouTube lately. We're dropping 15 shorts a week, guys. 15 shorts a week on YouTube, and then we're reposting them on our Instagram. We're capturing our essence, and then we're perpetrating it onto other platforms, because that's what you're supposed to do, I think. Mixed results.
This song sucks so bad.
This is like immediately after Lane Staley's funeral, they dug him up and made him sing this.
Did wish, though, that they had anything to do with Lane Staley.
Very true, Rob.
I'll go to the chorus, and then I'm gonna, make a chorus of porcelain and pee-pee.
Bye, Dennis Gould. Thanks, Schmaze. Thanks, Shay. Thanks, Slow Drip.
Let's get the Disturbed. You ever see that video? There's a Disturbed commercial where they have this song. Oh
my god, I've seen that. It's just a dude that is wearing a straight jacket, and he's like,
and a bald cap.
He's so right.